Today, I'd like to take you through making your doc visually appealing by adding colored tables and using insert draw function to have students be able to access labels. So we're going to start by opening up a blank doc, and I'm going to rename this doc here. We're going to actually have students in this instance label a frog. So I'm going to pull in an image of a frog, and I want my students to label it. I might be in grade 2 teaching animals. I might be in grade 6, and this might be part of my biodiversity. And I'm going to go in and start to develop that doc as I would. So I'm going to start by giving it a title, and I'll do that really quickly here. And I'm going to go ahead and write some sort of question I want students to answer in regard to their knowledge of this particular topic. So this is where I would type my question. And a lot of people, when they go to edit the doc, aren't really quite sure where to put their answer, or they end up moving things around. It becomes misaligned. So insert a table, one cell table, that actually gives a very visual spot for students to see. So I'm going to go to insert table, and I'm just going to pick one cell here, and I can hit enter a few times to make that cell a bit wider. If I right click on that cell, so this is where the students are going to write, got a little ahead of myself. If I right click on this cell and go to table properties, I can see the cell background color, and this is going to make it even more visually noticeable. As a cue or an indicator for me, this is where I want my students to write. So I can continue on with that. But now I want to put an image of a frog in and have my students label that. And that's also going to be using insert, the insert draw. So I'm going to go to insert, drawing, and I'm going to do new. So this is going to open up a separate window, just waiting for that to load. And you're going to see the insert an image picture. And I can search the web or pull a picture from my drive. I'm going to put frog PNG, so it has a clear background. It doesn't really matter, I guess, in this case because it's a doc. And I'm going to insert that. You're going to notice it sits in the drawing, still in that smaller window. And now it's blue, so I can size it the way I would like it. I can center it as I would like it. And I'm going to use the line tool and the arrow tool here to indicate the places I would like the students to label. And once I draw those labels, I click on back onto the arrow and click on each, and I can thicken the line and I can change the color. So I'll go ahead and do that. And now when I'm ready, I'm going to hit save and close. So what's going to happen is this is going to appear right in my doc. And right now it looks like I can't do much, but if I click on it, I get that blue, and then I see that edit down at the bottom here. I can align the image where I would like to, obviously on my page. For that edit, the students will have that edit too, and what will happen is it'll take me back to that drawing window. And now the students can go ahead, once it loads up here, and insert a text box and start to go ahead and label. And again, they'll label it, save and close, and now I can see what they've done. So in the process of me posting it on Google Classroom, I would have it blank. They would open it and edit and turn it back to me, and I could see it finished. So there is a way to make your docs a little more interactive and visually functional.